hell? Plug this damn thing in. There we are. Hello guys, how we doing? Let's load this up. Mountain that fell. The mountain that fell. It's the mountain that went boom, more like. Where the hell am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way back home. How cute. It's on the errand. Traveling to Meridian. Normally on average I don't stream on Saturdays at this time of the day anyway, because I'd usually be off playing Battlefield with a friend of mine, but Battlefield's recent update has decided to kick the entire game in the nuts by making it completely laggy and virtually unplayable. So I'm not too impressed with that. He seems to be unaffected by it, but I'm severely affected, such as with the rest of the population as well. Normally I don't stream during the day because I'm usually at work at this point anyway, except for weekends. I normally start about 12 in the evening, or any time between 12 and 2 AM in the morning after I finish work. But what the hell? I'll be off for the next 2 weeks after Monday anyway, so I could very well stream during the day, depending on how I feel. The thing is, I've noticed if you stream multiplayer games, you get many requests to play online with people, and the problem I have with playing online is that I cannot play online with the American subscribers or people that are further out of the European region. Because Battlefield has dedicated servers, which means that you set the game to play in either Europe where you're located or America where you're located, but if European and American people or European and like Asian people connect together, it does not work. The lag is disgusting and you cannot play the game.
Greetings, Aloy.
Hence why they have dedicated servers.
Blameless Murad. Please come with me.
So
you're needed for an important
odds are if I end up
what do you mean?
Having requests to do it and I say no, I'm just going to get a lot of hassle for it, so I'd rather not go through the hassle.
Without further delay. Follow me, please.
If I upload anything that's
All of
Battlefield
these
related,
people are
it'll be
here to see the
just
sun
purely a
come.
video.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now outlandish possible interest could the Sun King have in her.
Cast by some outlander woman?
Well, that's just my point. They do have them in Europe, but they got them in America, they got them in Asia, they got them in other places like Africa,
Ignore them.
depending on how many people
Nobles are
play
like
online
children
over there.
in wine when they don't get a second helping.
The thing is, there are a lot of people that don't set their servers to play in their own region. Like, there are many people in Europe that
What's the
just
Sun
have
King
it set to
The most
anything, so don't
important
end up
thing
in
is
any
what he
servers
isn't
around the
like.
world, and then they wonder
His
why they
father.
have problems.
I think you'll
You know,
find
it's the
it to be
same
a reason
elsewhere
for
as
that.
well. I've noticed that there are a lot of American people that play in the European servers too, and they usually stand out because their latency is disgustingly terrible,
Aloy of the North.
and they typically have American
She who
names.
sees the unseen.
And when I hear them
Welcome.
talking,
It would
Can
seem
hear their
you have done me a
accents.
great service. Errand.
and
Tell
I
me what you
usually
found.
say to them, guys, you should really
I
go and play in the
checked
American
Ursa's
servers and not
tomb.
in the European ones,
were
because
right,
that's how you
Aloy.
end up with so much
The
lag.
body is missing a scar below her right
It's
knee.
unfortunate that it has to
I gave it
operate
to
that
Ursa
way,
when we
but
were
it's just the way it
kids,
is.
fighting
There's
over
nothing I can
Torso.
do about it.
If the body is not Ursa's,
Nor
then we
anyone
must
else, for
assume
that
she is
matter.
still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well.
Well, that's the part I don't understand. There are a lot of games out there
Errand,
that do
Murad.
actually play
Let me
in
discuss it with you
conjunction with
privately.
each region. And a lot of the time it's alright, but it still has a lot of
I hate to
noticeable
impose
issues.
further after
Call
all
of
you've
Duty
done,
is one of them,
but
for
this is a
example.
matter of
They
great
don't have
importance to me.
dedicated servers, but they got a hell of a lot of lag.
I need to get going.
That's
I
the
know.
reasons why.
Well, they say kings should never beg.
But
But
then
please.
they usually operate on
find
Who says that?
a host
Well,
migration
Murad, for
system.
one.
So
Don't
usually
hesitate to
it
ask
usually
him
plays
or
off of
Errand
who
if
has
you
the
have
best
further
connection in
questions.
that server at the time. The Battlefield does not operate that way, and I'm not playing Call of Duty again. I've had enough of it. Fucking shite. And yes, I did play Borderlands. I did not like it. It's not my kind of beer. Even though I don't drink beer. It looks a little bit too animated for my liking as well. I don't like games that look like that. Like games like Overwatch or Borderlands with that type of appearance. I don't like that sort of thing. But that's just part of my preference when it comes to taste. I did not play Prey. You just highlighted the reason why. Horror game. Nope. I think most games are scary enough without them being horror games in the process. Save this. Oh Christ, even this game scares the hell out of me sometimes, especially machines sneak up on me. What the hell's going on over here? Whoa, what was that? Oh my god. Fuck. Corrupted Rockbreaker, are you shitting me? Where did this come from? the way, out of the way. Where are you? Damn it. Show yourself. Wow. It's a hell of a lot faster as well. Give him that. Oh my god, has he got... Oh, there's two of them! Fuck's sake. Are you serious? Jesus. One of them's bad enough. Oh, no, 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 no. Get away from me. Where's the other one? There he is. So get the fire blaster out. Away from me, you bastard. I can see you. I don't care if you're underground. See? You're not the only thing that has a weapon of mass destruction. Motherfucker, man. That was just not cool. Why the hell was there two rock breakers here? Corrupted ones, no less. Damn. I'll take all that blazing metal burn, thank you very much. I'll get something back from that. Okay, how about I not do that ever again? Is that a convoy? So it is. Oh dear. Well, I guess what I should really do is rephrase the entire thing. I've played horror games, but I think it depends on how much they're designed to make me jump out of my skin. That's what I don't like. I mean, this game can make me jump out of my skin on many occasions, like it did a minute ago. But when it's designed to be terrifying in a very disturbing sort of way, like, no, that's not my thing. I hate that shit. Oh dear, you didn't like that, did you, Turkey? Anything else? That's a wire on him. Oh, the other one died. Oh. Didn't even notice. Thought it was just roaming around, minding its own business. 29 sparkers off of one of those. Oh shit, that is a Ravager. Roger without a gun anyway. Yeah, have some shockwave arrows. See how you like those. So Matt, you still looking for me? I'm right here.
It's over.
Can you not see me? Hello! I'm here. Good boy. Ooh. Oh well, you're mine now. Got company. Why are you hesitating? Why you hesitate? Oh, that's why. Shit, that's a storm bird. Oh dear. Hey Ravager, you lost your toy.
Try me now.
Yeah, try me now. Nothing else to kill in this area anyway. Here, take your gun back. Enjoy. Yeah, well, everybody operates differently as well, dude. If you like that sort of thing, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't really matter what age you are either. You'd be lucky if you can get Frozen Wilds for free, man. It doesn't cost that much anyway. You get plenty of hours of gameplay out of it, especially if you can reuse all of your equipment on New Game Plus. Oh. Discovered a new campfire! Light it up.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Oh, if it kept you up, that's exactly one reason why I wouldn't play it. So I wouldn't want to be having freaking nightmares or something, because my mind is very active. My imagination can really run wild sometimes.
No sign of Murad's guy.
Besides, I watch
He's
enough
had plenty of time to
scary and
investigate.
disturbing shite on
We better
television
look
as
for
it
him.
is.
Damn right.
Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Anything else I don't need? Freaking resource on the planet, 20 sparkers. Sparkers are so common. They're more common than the blade of grass.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Died recently in a hurry.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because you found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Here's what I don't get about this. All these fancy decorations.
Oh dear. Shit, that stormbird's awfully close. Missed the bridge, missed the bridge. Oh my goodness gracious me! Ravagers? Hey, get back over here. Fix you up. poor rabbit. Kill the poor little rabbit. Let them fight, yeah, no kidding. There's a bunch of Ravagers in the area. I'm gonna make one of them fight at least. Even if I have to shoot it with a corruption arrow. Speaking of... Turkey!
Keep the upper hand.
Yeah, that Stormbird's awfully close. I'm right here. You blind? I swear these things are blind now. Come and get me. Come and get me. Now I have a turkey. My, what big lungs you have.
Don't shut down yet.
One of your friends just shot me. What's shooting? Oh, it's my friend. Oh boy, I wish I could ride these other machines. Whoa, hello! Oh wow, fucking machine mess up. Oh, thank you. So I'm gonna ride this one as well. There we go. Wow. I can't even tell which machine is mine, which one isn't. Three of them now. Turkey, the Ravager, and the Crocodile. What are you guys looking at?
Good.
Oh, it's one of the pet crocodile. No, you're okay. Turkey's alright as well. Is there anything else? Bring my army of machines to destroy all of you. Boom, bang, boom. I think this is what Godzilla 2 is about, something like that. Just with much, much bigger creatures. And more of an organic look. The thing is, under the right conditions you can override lots of machines during a big fight, and you can just get them to back you up. I think if they make another game of this, they should make it so you can ride more or less any type of machine in the game. And they've all got different purposes, like the ones that are just heavy on attack, the ones for transportation, the ones that fly through the air, ones that can be used for stealth, things like that. And that'd be a nice leap up from this one.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
Intruders! Unleash the machine! Shoot their chains! Got one right here.
Whoa, don't fire that, Jesus. Oh.
For the vanguard!
Hey, you, get back here. You're about to be turned into scrap.
Let's find her.
Rat. Seriously, I killed a rat. I don't even want to know how that happened.
Nearly ready.
Oh, doesn't want me to do that. Lovely.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
I can imagine a lot of animals carry bazookas, especially honey badgers. For that very large bomb sitting in front of you.
See them. I can't see.
Oh dear, watch out for that Ravager. Oh shit. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Get through after I kill my own machine. Sorry, Ravi. It's fun while it lasted. Just call them ravioli.
Oh, that sound. There must be a way to get through.
Yeah, earplugs. That'll work.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Still give you a headache though, hopefully. Ooh, here's a couple of full health potions. Can you get rid of that?
Ursa!
Imagine that going through your head all the time.
Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen.
Don't think you can ever take anyone yourself.
Something big.
You never know what they've got.
He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. Derval's records, maybe.
Wow, big pile of mods.
Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Derval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
Don't turn it on. Probably blow up.
I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
See you, Ravi. Be good while I'm gone. I can feel that Stormbird's wings vibrating the damn controller. I'm gonna go and destroy it. It's just begging for it now. Moustache is a southern thing, is it? If you say so. There you are, you bastard. I can feel you. Vibrations everywhere. Oh, that caught your attention, didn't it?
Deal with him quickly.
I don't think he'd like that. That's it. Fly away, boy. Be nice. Where the hell he just went? Damn, riding around on the back of one of those would be absolutely catastrophic for the enemy. Hovering around in circles.
You're alert. To hit these frickin' things, I'll tell you that. And again, the Stormbird is much bigger, so it's easier to hit one of them. I felt that!
Oh yeah. No range.
They're scanning for me.
Oh my god, that took him out? Are you serious? What a hell of a shot. Oh, this one's still alive. What are you doing? Are you gonna scan? No, you can't find me, can you? Need a better scanning range than that, boy. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, no, I duplicated. Right there. Or replicated in this case. Whoa! Whoa! Can my big bird come and help me? Doubt it. I don't think it can. It'd be funny if it did though. I don't think it even belongs to me anymore. Can't even tell. Where's the dead turkey? Oh, there it is. Oh my. This will be interesting. Yeah. Go, see? I could use your help, buddy. We've got a meeting.
You're going down.
Get off me. You were distracted, I had a very creative idea.
Leave you in the fight.
Now, be nice, boys. Where are you running off to? What did you see? Oh shit, what happened there? Where did all these things come from? Ooh, nasty. What the hell's going on over here, man?
Attacking. I better see if I can help.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this wasn't happening earlier on.
Okay, I'm sleeping.
Ravi, come over here. Central landing was a good idea. Oh, you got a lot of action, man, that's so fun. Need to override the Thunderjaw or something, that'd be funny. Shit, there's another one. Woo, woo.
What made this Plutox attack?
Good boy.
I better speak to whoever's in charge.
Now we've got angry turkeys. Ow, you set my Ravager on fire. Uh-oh. Nice resources off of these ones. Give it that.
Can stop tensing up.
Whew. That was crazy.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Wish I could
Sounds
speak whichever
familiar.
language that was. Unfortunately, I cannot.
Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please.
Consider that a command.
When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination,
Good evening.
those details
Good
are all I can
morning.
think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
How's everyone today?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
You know what I imagined about this boy? Let's do some work keeping the city safe. Disorderly conduct last night. Don't want to know what they were doing.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
No. The city's about to burn. Where am I? Where am I going? Am I even going the right way? This way.
What are they doing out here?
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
Should know where this bloody warehouse is by now.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Is it a
Big
food
enough to
honor or
kill
a
us.
fort honor?
All right. I'll shut up.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Idiot.
That's a lot of blaze.
No shit.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it.
Same in the blaze.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Yeah, an even larger bomb than the one down the stairs, yeah. Pretty much.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow,
Oh,
the
yeah.
blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
No, of course
Probably
I know what
not.
you meant. I just wanted
Now
to make you
push.
type it in. Yeah, I know. It's probably thinking, you bastard.
Why did you do that?
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a Vought watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Guards, bring water, or a fire might spread to the...
Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
The weapons are still just a little bit too overpowered. It's like I said the other night, playing this on hard difficulty replayed is like playing it on easy mode. So I need to... Next time I need to increase the difficulty again. The only other way to make it a little bit more challenging is to, if I replay the game, I have to do it from scratch instead of New Game Plus. Even then, I might not even have that many problems with it. But you never know. On normal difficulty, I found it challenging at times.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff.
Fight or run.
Take that.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes.
Don't hail the night of hell, my friend. He's a good guy, really.
Something's wrong.
But see you later on.
I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Oh, nothing like a sonic emitter to ruin everyone's day.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Where is he?
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
That's alright, I have a big gun as well.
On me!
50-50, are we? Is he down? Oh, put that away, that's just too overpowered for these regular grunts. Oh, let me take that. Hey, asshole.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
They know I'm here now.
That many hours to bring all that down.
That hurt it. You die. Same. This will do nicely.
Give me a chill water. Chill. Anything else you don't need? Wire? Wire's good.
Full already.
Where's the city at? Huh.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
The king gave you an order.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
accidentally drop him off the balcony or something. I see a thunderjaw and a stormbird. I see them from miles away. It's funny. I always thought the stormbird was just a really large animal flying around.
Aloy.
Until I got near it, I realised, hold on, it's
I was
got
just
blue
thinking
lights
about
on
Ursa.
it.
She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
Doesn't matter if you're older or not.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
Wow, all you need to do is work up to a few hours now. Where am I going? To Abad. Abad enough. Abad enough.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian. I've been to their base, to the west. When they come, it will be from that direction.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. I will order improvements to our fortifications along the western bluff of the city. When will the attack come, do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more.
Hold on, where's the... Go over there. I'll be back in a minute.
She didn't even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and our Sun King. The Osram that tried to kill our Sun King? Traitor. The whole tribe of them.
Love this bit.
Oh yeah.
My boss said he lost another caravan.
Sell all the crap that we accumulated.
Machines last week. Docked my wages. Again.
Go to the bitter climb. Right, so did we get all the other main ones out of the way? Yes, we did. Heart of the Nora, Sun shall fall, the mountain that fell. Oh, would you look at that? We just happened to ride past it earlier on. Ho ho ho. Maybe I did that on purpose. You never know. There's a Thunderjaw right next to that. Maybe we should kill it. Should we head up the mountain? Oh, there he is. I was wondering where it was. Time to come back over here. I have a plan which involves making friends with the local machinery. Come here. Great. That is a Ravager, right? Yeah, it is. Should know that by now. There you go. I need your help to take down the big boy. While we're here, get rid of that thing.
I'll do what I have to.
Go. Ravager was hitting collateral damage. Moves very fast. What the heck's going on? Oh, right in the heart. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Critical shot. Yeah, what are you hiding in there? Ho, ho, ho. Oh, my mistake. It was a sawtooth. I thought it was a Ravager. I swear I had a gun on the front of it. What's all this? Where are we off to, folks? Huh?
Something there! Sun's gonna shine right through!
Ooh, and your pineapple. All the way up the mountain I found. The way up the mountain I found. Alright, who killed these? Oh, it must have been those twerps over there. What's that? Oh, you slag. Yeah, hold this.
About to get loud.
Whoops, that was terrible aiming. Ah! Nice shot. Hello, Waccoon. All the way up the mountain I found. How do we get up? Oh yeah, I knew that.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Yeah, what else is new? Every machine wants all the humans dead in this. Hey, Silence, did you ever see Terminator? No?
Stalkers in the open.
Yeah, that's
Watchers on the other side.
Stalkers are awesome. And they are not fans of electricity last time I checked. Come on, man. That was a triple hit.
It's on!
Ow! Where is he? Whoa! I knew there was another one. But what the fuck is it? Alright, arsehole. You're funny, do you?
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
You? That is definitely a Ravager. Do me a favour and shoot those glint hawks off their little perch. Thank you, pal. Damn it, you froze my Ravager. Oh shit, there's another one. pal. Much appreciated. 2 Ravagers and Glinthawks. May not sound like much, but seriously, I know the odds of winning are high enough, but they can still beat you. And now for my next trick. How dare it? How dare it? Where is he? There you are.
Now what? Guessing I'm almost there.
Correct.
I didn't even have to use ice, just took him out. It's not bad for a fire coil. The Ravager reappeared, that's funny.
Sacrifice. Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
No pressure, no pressure.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Mind your footing.
That's my way across.
Oh, I hate that bit.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Well, if the ice didn't get to it, I'm sure it's all okay.
Glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Oh, that was me thinking it was down. Oh, big hole.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal. Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on. There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way. When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain House.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter and the summering. Everything these people achieved. All the knowledge of the old ones. evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. A master override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
All we have to do.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Well, why not? You can override everything else. Am I going the right way? Of course, that's one of the power cells.
What do they do?
What do they do? Give you access to what you're wearing right now, honey. Come on, climb up. Can't remember how to climb up yet. Must be this way then. This kind of crap I should know by now. The back of my hand. Oh, apparently not. Nope, I've just overlooked it. Yep, there it is. I've looked. It's because this the area where the power cell is. I'm trying to think about where it actually was, and there it was there. Not that I need it, but still, it's nice to remember where they are, in case I do the game from scratch. Without any of my toys. I remember where all 5 of the power cells are now, so that's cool.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location. The surrounding geography. Who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call A back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Oh jeez, I'm just gonna say, what caused the power cut over there, man? Of course it's a freaking hurricane. Hurricanes seem to be appearing in much larger frequencies.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Alright, time for the final mission. Always takes a while to get the power back up, especially if a number of the pylons in the area go down. It's amazing how dependent society is on things like electricity.
Decide what to do with him when he tried to kill our Sun King. It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's easy work. Keep it.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Yeah, I figured you were Latin. I think Garcia was a Latin name.
I suppose all we can do is
I could have
wait
been
for the
entirely
attack.
wrong about that, but
Exactly.
I pretty much figured as much.
It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Right. Just gonna catch some shut-eye. Right, have I got everything? Oh, electricity's not gonna work against corrupted machines, is it? Anything that starts a fire.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
The battle begins.
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Sleep. Alright, Hades, give me your best shot. Kick my ass. Then again, he probably will.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Has anybody got an espresso?
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not wood smoke.
And what is it?
It's the end.
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
There is smoke, there is fire. There is fire, there is Hades. Made her myself. I'm just kidding. Yeah, she is pretty. She's the toughest redhead I've ever seen in a game.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
Well, I guess you'll see.
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You bear with me. I'm going to be concentrating now,
Should have fought me in a
so I'll be able to answer messages straight away.
Only endless night awaits you.
Oh, for fuck.
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Bridge can't take much more of this. It's giving way! Damn it.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen.
You're chosen to die.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
Sadar is dead. There's only potions in there.
Forget about traveling light.
Oh god, this part's a nightmare.
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platform.
Catch a breath and prepare.
Hi, Batasham. How you doing? Right, where's the second wave? There it is. shit. Fucking Corruptors, are you serious? Get rid of that thing. I don't remember Corruptors coming out. It's a Stormbird I'm looking out for. Where is it? Ow. There he is.
Aloy! 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 By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, no. Wounded, but alive, mostly.
Oh man, the graphics in this game are amazing.
They marched on the
Some of the best I've ever seen.
Thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Challenge.
Oh, you were a tough warrior, weren't you? all of my allies are dead. There'll be 3 of them fighting alongside me when I'm taking on Hades. I think it's Eren, Varl and Soma. They're eating the biomass. Not good.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Enemy's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
No, I don't have to fight all of those machines.
Last chance.
Hades is going to have a very powerful Deathbringer with him. It's one that he's personally controlling, and he's going to have a lot of backup coming along the way as well. I think you've only got like 11 minutes to beat it or something, which is more than enough time normally. First time I fought against it, it took a long time for me to beat it. It's one hell of a Deathbringer.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
We got them!
Put down the last eruptor.
That's it. My way's clear.
The servant is dead. Now, the master.
Motherfucker. Where is he? There he is. I'll poke his brain.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Oh shit.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
To be honest, dude, it's not really that hard at the minute because my Aloy is a little bit too powerful. And I may be playing this on hard mode, but it's not very hard or ultra hard. And to be honest, it looks like that's the difficulty I should be playing it on at this level. And at this level that I'm at. Unless I start the game from scratch, like without New Game Plus and all of my toys and shields and everything that I got from the previous playthrough. Completely from scratch, everything brand new. And that would be a bit more challenging. Back in a minute.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
No, that was Elizabeth Sobek. Her, well, I guess you could call her her mother. Aloy's a clone of her. She died a long time ago when she sacrificed herself. Because after Gaia was constructed, there was a problem with one of the main doors to shut the facility down. It was sort of left open a little bit, and unfortunately, if the swarm, or the, as they were called, like the Pharaoh robots, detected it, Gaia would have been destroyed a long time ago. Somebody had to seal the door from the outside, which means they wouldn't have been able to get back in, so Elizabeth decided to do it. So she would have died from the machines catching up to her. But before they caught her, she decided to go home. And that's right there where she died. But Aloy somehow found out where she was, I'm guessing through one of her journals or something. So, clone or no clone, I'd say Elizabeth was her mother, in a funny way. Gaia was also her mother as well, because she constructed her. So, a woman and a machine. Combination of both, I suppose. Message here. Let me just reply to this.
friend, remember me. We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Yeah, of course, Silence, of course. Don't know what I should do, to be honest. See, that's the big mystery of this game. Nobody knows what... see, when Hades woke up and started destroying the world again, or taking over Gaia, he received an anonymous signal from somewhere around the world. Nobody knows where it came from, who sent it, why they sent it in the first place. It's the one mystery of this game, but hopefully if they make another game that will be explained, because it's really bugging me. I'd like to know what sent the signal to Hades in the first place or woke him up, because Gaia was not supposed to be interrupted like that. She's too busy building the Earth back up when he woke up. It's like, hey, I'm going to destroy the world. No. Where'd that come from? It's very interesting. It's very interesting. And there you go. See, every time you do it on New Game Plus, another New Game Plus is available if you want to do it. So you can basically play it on an easier difficulty or a harder one. In my case, it's got to be harder. I didn't realise that even on hard difficulty that would be a lot easier than I thought. Because every weapon I'm carrying is basically at level 3 with weapon modifications attached to them as well. So they're ridiculously powerful. I mean, look at the damage they do, it's all maxed out. Of course the percentage of the damage increases or decreases depending on the difficulty. If it was on story mode it'd be doing like 600% or something stupid like that. Just have to look at a machine and it will die. So after you complete it, what they do is they send you back to the point before the final mission in case you want to go and do some open world stuff. So you can replay the last mission and then do it again. If you've got the DLC like I have, which is all the way up in this area, you can do the DLC area. Now that is harder, much harder than anything that happens down in this area. Much harder. I didn't even finish this area down here, look at this. Fucking hell. It's very bad of me. Mr. Tallneck and the Cauldron. See, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should either carry this on or restart it in a different setting or play something else. Cannot decide. You know what, dude? That's how much I care about Call of Duty Ghosts after I played it. I have no idea what you're actually talking about. That game was so terrible. I mean, if I could erase it from memory, I probably would. Then again, I wouldn't remember it, so I'd end up playing it again. And I think that was the Call of Duty game that really just kicked me down the hill. It was from there that I just didn't really enjoy Call of Duty anymore. And then I'm not the only one. Everyone hated that game. I haven't met anybody that actually does like it. Let's put it that way. Not met anybody. The fact that you could be killed faster than internet speed was saying a lot about it. What games do I have? Let me have a look. I haven't got a huge selection. I'm waiting for Far Cry 5 to come out. I have Battlefield 1, I have Batman Return to Arkham and Arkham Knight, Fallout 4, Doom. Doom's a good one. What else do I have there? Far Cry 4, Far Cry Primal, and Horizon Zero Dawn. And I have Mad Max as well. Mad Max is not actually on disc, I can download it from the PlayStation Store. Mad Max is a game that I really like. There's a few other games I had, but I don't have them anymore. Just making sure I've got everything. Of course there's Injustice 2 as well, duh. How the hell did I leave that out of the list? It's probably because the box is not there. There it is. Out of mind, out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, those are the ones I have at the moment. That is a Blu-ray. So the main game I'm playing at the minute is Injustice, because I'm trying to get that bunch of legendaries unlocked. I play other games in between, like Horizon for example, and I try to fit others in there so everybody can get their share. You want me to play Doom? Okay, I will do that. However, I cannot do it just now because it's not installed on my hard drive, so I'd have to download it again. But I can definitely do that. I'm off for the next 2 weeks anyway, after Monday, so I can play pretty much anything I need to play or want to play. So I'll likely be streaming earlier on during the day. So there's plenty of time to fit everything in anyway. Just making sure I haven't missed anything over there. That's it. Got a big stack of Blu-rays with my games mixed in with them sometimes. X-Men Apocalypse, Man of Steel, all the Marvel films, yep, all accounted for. Yeah, I'll see what I do. Well, I'm gonna go offline for a while, and I'll come back on. I might start this from scratch, I might play Injustice, so try and get Doom installed, anything. I haven't decided yet, but you guys will see what happens. So, I'll go offline, have something to eat, take my tablets, take a break, and come back on later. Alright, well, I'll decide what I'll do in the meantime. No guarantees on anything. So, save the game. Fucking hell, that's 100.
The nobles fiddle with their
There's 142 hours I've put into Horizon on the New Game Plus categories, from normal to ultra hard to hard again. That's a lot of hours. Alright guys, I'll see you again in a little while. If you're on, that is, or if you want to watch. Like I said, haven't decided, but we'll see what I'll play. Alright, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed that. Take care folks.